All right, that was my boat going down the river with a Suzuki 140 horsepower outboard. And I tell you what, this is the oddball outboard. Most outboards are like 60 horsepower, 90 horsepower, 115 horsepower, 150, 200 horsepower. But this one is only 140 horsepower. And I tell you what, when you push the throttle, you can feel it. When I'm pushing on the throttle at first, it eases into 4,000 to 5,000 RPMs, which is about 27 to 35 miles per hour on my Excel Bay Pro 203. And when I max out the throttle, I can really feel it take off. In fact, the speedometer bumped off of 45 miles per hour. I didn't know how fast I was going with GPS because I didn't have a fish finder at the time. And today, for some reason, we couldn't get above 40 with two big guys in the boat. And I think it's because the tilt and trim on this is really finicky. The dealership put a 4-bladed prop on here, and the dealership put this jack plate on here. This is the first boat I've had with a jack plate. Now let me give you a close-up view of both the prop and the jack plate. I know some Excel owners might be interested in this prop. It's a turning point propellers and 13 by 21. I am not versed in the pitch or anything of a prop, so whatever 13 by 21 is what this prop is. 3143-2130. And it has another one that says Mach 4 Express. If you know why the dealership went with a 4-bladed prop on this boat, leave a comment below. I really don't know much about props. I do know on several Excel forums, the 3-bladed guys have trouble getting over 40 miles per hour. And this boat, at least by the speedometer, went 45 by the speedometer. I don't know why it didn't do it today. All right, the jack plate is a Pro hijacker. And from the pictures I've seen of people publishing of their correctly set Bay Pro 203s, this is the way it's supposed to be set. Now I am looking for input. If you have a Bay Pro 203 and yours is set differently and you get better results, leave a comment below. Now for you guys who don't know what a jack plate is, what a jack plate does, it takes the motor and brings it off the back of the transom a little bit. It also allows you to mount the motor higher so you can go in more shallow water. If you jack it up really, really high, you have to get what's called a low water intake kit for your prop, or you won't be able to pull water in it and end up burning up your outboard. I think this impacts the tilt and trim a little bit because I can have it all the way down, take off, hit 4,000 to 5,000 RPMs and just stay there without touching my trim at all and hit about 33 miles per hour. I get 35 miles per hour when I trim it up just a little bit. And obviously once I max out the throttle, I really have to go a lot to get it to go faster and to be on plane. If I trim it too high, it will porpoise. And that's really all I have to say about this outboard. It's brand new, so I don't know how good it is or how long it's going to last. I've never really dealt with Suzuki before. I've dealt with Mercury. My buddy has a 150 horsepower Mercury motor that has over 1,000 hours on it. I may do a video on his motor just like this one in the future. I did do one in the past when I was showing off my ProCat's 150 horsepower motor. He has the diagnostic tool to show that it has over 1,000 hours on it. I'll show that tool to you if I do that video. Now the break-in period of this is roughly the same as other outboards. It's 10-hour break-in period with the first 2, 3, or 4 hours where you have to do special stuff. I would highly recommend looking it up because I don't remember. I've already got past that part. I'm on the last part of the 10 hours on this motor. They even told me that it's supposed to beep at me once it hits 10 hours. And then I might have to do maintenance. I'll have to look that up in the book. And I don't know how to do maintenance on it yet either. Overall, I think it's a great fit to this Excel boat. And this Excel boat, it rides down the lake and river really nice. Just about as nice as a fiberglass boat. I'm actually very impressed. I'm already enjoying owning this boat, even with the few issues that it has with, you know, a console right in the middle of everything. Most of you already know I won't ever find the perfect boat. So I figured I'd buy something that is nice, and it's nice. Now, as always, I want to thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch my video. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you're subscribed because I got more interesting videos coming up in the future, like that 1,000-hour outboard. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you next time.